LDC has developed an engineering and manufacturing workflow assessment that is designed to identify labor-intensive workflow bottlenecks throughout the quoting, engineering, and manufacturing workflow process. The Engineering Manufacturing Workflow Assessment is a powerful tool that helps determine what is possible when the automated workflow capabilities of the Global Edge Engineering Assistant are applied to labor-intensive tasks associated with the quoting, engineering, and manufacturing workflow process. The Engineering Manufacturing Workflow Assessment process is divided into 5 sections. Section 1 starts with setting up profile information that includes employee profiles and related workflow tasks in the following areas: sales quote generation, engineering, which includes design, prototyping, product configuration, and manufacturing shop floor data preparation. This chart allows you to define the work schedule for each of the departments that handle quoting, engineering, and manufacturing workflow tasks. This includes populating each of the red outlined cells. In our illustration, there are 5 people that are dedicated to the quoting workflow process, which results in a quoting capacity of 24.40 hours per day with the percentage of time entered that is dedicated to the quoting process. The following 6 quoting workflow tasks that are proportioned to equal 100%, which will calculate 24.4 hours to match the above chart and will use to show potential savings. In our illustration, there are 3 people that are dedicated to the engineering workflow process, which results in an engineering capacity of 14.0 hours per day with a percentage of time entered that is dedicated to the engineering workflow process. The following 7 engineering workflow tasks that are proportioned to equal 100%, which will calculate 14.0 hours to match the above chart and will be used to show potential savings. In our illustration, there are 3 people that are dedicated to the manufacturing workflow process, which results in a manufacturing capacity of 16.0 hours per day with the percentage of time entered that is dedicated to the manufacturing workflow process. The following 6 manufacturing workflow tasks that are proportioned to equal 100%, which will calculate 16.0 hours to match the above chart and will be used to show potential savings. Global Edge Engineering Assistant is an automated workflow system that works with and supplements your existing software systems to automate labor-intensive workflow tasks associated with the quoting, engineering, and manufacturing workflow process. The workflow automation capabilities will be applied to the workflow tasks that were defined in the previous sections. Section 2 includes an area to define the average number of sales quotes, engineering, and manufacturing orders that are processed daily. Within each of these quotes and orders includes a breakdown of simple, medium, and complex parts to help illustrate potential improvement areas where automated workflow functionality can be applied. This section allows for the definition of the number of incoming RFQ requests for quotes and the current average number of sales quotes that are generated each day. This also includes the definition of the number of parts per quote and a breakdown of the percentage of time for processing simple, medium, and complex parts per an average sales quotation. This section allows for the definition of the number of engineering orders that are processed each day. This includes breaking down an average engineering order based on the engineering workflow tasks defined in the previous section. This also includes the definition of the number of parts per engineering order that is passed down from the original sales quotation. This section allows for the entry of the number of manufacturing orders that are processed each day. This includes a percentage breakdown of the processing time of simple, medium, and complex parts per an average manufacturing order. Section 3 provides an area to select applied workflow functionality with identified improvement areas along with the entry of potential improvement percentages to illustrate the potential savings and payback that is possible. When improvement percentages are applied to the sales quote workflow steps, the result of our example is a daily hourly time savings of 11.77 hours, which equates to 48.25% savings with the current sales quote process. Results of the improvement percentages reduces the average time to generate a sales quote from 73.2 minutes to 37.88 minutes. When improvement percentages are applied to the engineering order workflow steps, the result of our example is a daily hourly time savings of 7.17 hours, which equates to 51.25% savings with the current engineering order process. Results of the improvement percentages reduces the average time to generate an engineering order from 155.5 minutes to 75.81 minutes. When improvement percentages are applied to the manufacturing order workflow steps, the result of our example is a daily hourly time savings of 7.12 hours, which equates to 44.5% savings with the current manufacturing order process. Results of the improvement percentages reduces the average time to generate a manufacturing order from 177.75 minutes to 98.65 minutes. Section 4 allows for the selection of Global Edge Engineering Assistant software modules along with pricing and including professional services for providing an automated workflow software solution to illustrate what is possible and the potential return on investment. In our illustration, the number of software users, 11, is the total of the number of people that are defined in the quoting, engineering, and manufacturing sections. This also includes the selection of the above Global Edge software modules. This portion provides for the definition of separate quoting, engineering, and manufacturing configurations of the Global Edge system. This area provides for the selection of professional services for quoting, engineering, and manufacturing configurations. This section includes the selection of the related professional services that are associated with the initial first-year implementation of the Global Edge system for each of the various configurations. This section includes the Global Edge system totals of the software options and professional services selected for the separate enterprise, quoting, engineering, and manufacturing options. The enterprise option is a combination of the quoting, engineering, and manufacturing options. The dollar figures are used in the results section to illustrate the net payback and return on investment. Section 5 includes the results of the applied workflow automation improvements, which include increased capacity and potential cost reductions provided by the Global Edge Engineering Assistant throughout the quoting, engineering, and manufacturing workflow process. The result of the Global Edge workflow automation capabilities applied to the quoting workflow process is a yearly savings of 2,943 hours, which equates to an annual improvement savings of $174,906 and a time improvement of 48.25%. The result of the Global Edge workflow automation capabilities applied to the engineering workflow process is a yearly savings of 1,793 hours, which equates to an annual improvement savings of $125,563 and a time improvement of 51.25%. The result of the Global Edge workflow automation capabilities applied to the manufacturing workflow process is a yearly savings of 1,780 hours, which equates to an annual improvement savings of $76,985 and a time improvement of 44.5%. The combined enterprise results are comprised of the quoting, engineering, and manufacturing sections. The combined time savings throughout our enterprise illustration equals a net yearly cost savings of $377,454, which includes an additional yearly hourly capacity of 6,516 hours and a time improvement of 48.36%. To identify your bottlenecks and potential improvements throughout the quoting, engineering, and manufacturing workflow process, the LDC Engineering and Manufacturing Workflow Assessment can provide you with an effective tool to accomplish this. To receive your free assessment tool with no obligation, please visit www.ldcglobal.com/assessment.